Hey guys, today we're going to talk about this great app for losing and maintaining your weight and for gaining if you're underweight. Basically it's for maintaining your weight. We're maintaining a healthy weight or getting to a healthy weight. Okay. So you go in, you make your account. Okay, which I've already done, but you go in and you make your account like you would for Facebook or whatever. I think you can actually sign in with your Facebook. Okay, so you made your account. And you've told the app you wanted to lose weight. And you put in your what you weigh now. Put in what you weigh now. It's gonna ask you, it'll guide you through that part. And then okay. So alright, you put that in. And then it's gonna say how many calories you can have per day. Mine is 1,200. Okay. So once you've done that, you've pretty much done everything. All you have to do is eat after that. So when you eat, you go to their diary, their database. And you put it in. Okay, so you go to, whoops, I'm having problems, hold on. Okay, I'm back. You go to their food database. And you see where I have eaten for breakfast. Let's just say you ate a Lunchable, a chicken nugget Lunchable like I did. You would go to their database, and you would go to their database and search for it, or hold on, this is not where you're supposed to go. Hold on. You ate something for breakfast. You go to add food. Type it in the search bar right here. Type in the name. And then it'll give you a list, and you click the one that is right. Also, let me just say, in order for this to work, alright, you put in, just say, since I'm looking at 3 Musketeers. Alright, you ate 3 Musketeers means, you have to put in how many servings you ate. So that means that you have to measure, okay? So if the serving size says 1 piece meaning 1 Musketeer, you would either eat 1 piece or count how many pieces you eat and put that in. Now with that being said, most of the time it is better to eat 1 serving of everything. Everything that you're gonna eat, you eat 1 serving of it. Now if it's a cup measure, you measure the cup. If it's like ounce measurement, like whatever. You can either measure with a cup or a weighing machine. I've got a weighing machine for mine. Cost me about $20. To get the weighing machine. The reason why the weighing machine is better is because you weigh the food and you get the exact right amount of it that you're eating. That way you know exactly. But it's okay if you just use a cup measurement, because that's what I did for the first few days. And I lost weight on that way. But anyway, say it was 1 piece. You ate 1 piece, you would go and you ate 1 serving, so you just hit the check mark and hit add check. If it wasn't, if it wasn't 1 piece, you go in and change the servings amount. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Okay. Now, if it wasn't 1 piece, so you ate 2 pieces, you go in and you put 2 pieces. So that 1 right here, that 1, you change it to a 2. And you hit enter because you want to save the changes you made. Okay. And so then that's it. As long as you measure your food, and put it in there correctly, and put it in there every time, or at least once a day. I do mine once a day because I've done memorize that I can have a 400 calorie meal every time I eat and be good. So I put it in there once a day, just so I can be sure that I've stayed under it. Now, your last meal of the day. With that being said, your last meal of the day, you need to put all your food in there before you eat the last meal of the day. So that you can decide how many calories you have left. Because you may not have 400. You may have whatever. Now, if you're just beginning, I recommend putting it in there every time you eat. You may have a phone app. All you have to do is look it up in your app store, MyFitnessPal. The phone app is great if your phone is not laggy like mine. But because the phone app has the actual barcode scanner, which allows you to scan the food and put it in. Scan the food and put it in.
I put it up under the bed. Alright, I will turn it off.
Alright, so sorry I was getting distracted. It has the barcode scanner, but I do recommend putting your food in the app every time you eat if you're new to this. Because if you're new to this, you can't, you won't remember the amount of calories, whatever, that each meal is or whatever. So I'll put in every time to make sure you don't go over. But if you were to go over, you just have to cut back 1 meal per day until, or 400 calories per day until you make up for it. So if you went over by 2,000 calories, you go and you go to you type in 2,000 on the calculator, and you put in the 2,000 and you minus 400 by ever how many times it takes. So 2,000 minus 400, then again minus 400 till you get to 0. And you count how many times you put 400 in there. How many times you need to put 400 in there. So when you count that, that means that you got that many days of putting 400 calories in the app and not eating them. So like you put, say you're skipping your breakfast meal to make up for it. You put 400 calories with the quick add calorie tool. You put with the quick add calorie tool, you put add quick add calories. That's quick tool. You put quick add calories, and then after you click that, it'll come up like this, and you type in 400 whatever, and then you hit add calories. Okay. Now after that, you should be fine. As long as you measure all your food and put it in there right, you should be fine, and you should lose weight or gain weight or maintain weight, whatever your goal is. Okay. Alright, bye guys. Follow me on Twitter, @CatsRule. Talk to you later.